What's going on YouTube? We're back to the usual rack with all the nice lighting, all the nice angles, and plenty of space. And we are not pausing today. We are doing our regular squats. So you can see here, got the safety spots set to a nice level that if I do have to bail, I can bail. But usually it doesn't happen, but whenever I squat, I've just seen too many accidents where something will happen when you're least expecting it, so always prepare yourself. And already injured, so not trying to collect injuries like Pokemon badges. So, yeah, take my advice, set things up so that you're taken care of, and lift safely. But, yeah, back here squatting, and honestly, it almost seems like not that long ago since I've been injured, just because every day feels like Groundhog Day, whether it's the recovery or just the workouts. I used to know the days of the week, not even, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was what I was lifting that day because I was so set in, my schedule of, I usually do 2 days, 2 days straight, a day off, and then 3 days straight, and then a day off, and rinse and repeat that. So, I was connected and ready for that. But now I have to function like a normal human being. And 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, depending. Sometimes I have a commitment on Saturday, so I'll plan around that. And ideally, I think Saturday is my favorite day to lift. It's just, you can kind of come in to like afternoonish or like middle of the day. You can sleep in. There's really no, downside to it. And then it just feels good. Tomorrow's a day off, so you don't really, unless you work, you don't have to do anything. So just a cool, good mindset to be in. Lifting after work is fine too, though. But usually there's a lot more people in there. And then basically like you've had the stress of the day to deal with. So, but we're just going to keep squatting, and we're just going to keep doing things so we can stay active. And, the whole point of the series is just kind of show my thoughts about the injuries and everything. I still haven't gone to PT yet. I'm waiting for that 6-week period that my doctor recommended. And I feel like I could have started doing PT earlier, but like I said, my first injury, my first surgery, I'm going completely by the book, and I'm probably going to mend a lot of stuff, which is why I'm waiting for like a whole comprehensive, video to be made after everything's all said and done. And I'm going to eventually include like all the pricing for everything, because I did pay for everything out of pocket. And just like why I decided to do the things that I did, why I decided to go back and train, and what you can do. And I'm hoping these videos are kind of like emphasizing that. You can kind of put the pieces together. Maybe your gym has an SSB, maybe not. I've seen some people with Smith machines. You can really lock that form in. You can do squats with one arm, so you're not stressing the other side, depending on your injury. So you really just have to like work around what you have, and basically just make things happen. Like if there's a will, there's a way. Lots of resources online. The first thing I did when I suffered the injury was it's funny because it's not even like Googling anymore. It's actually Redditing. So I'll basically Google, torn bicep recovery, and then add the keyword Reddit to it. And then you'll see like all the Reddit threads. It's just a lot of information on there. And there's specific subreddits you can go into to kind of read what everyone's done. But honestly, it didn't really help me when I first got this injury. I kind of had to figure a lot of it out myself. The videos weren't comprehensive enough. So I'm hoping if you do watch these, it does help me get the views and it helps me get my stuff out there. But at the same time, I'm just trying to provide a lot of different content so that you can kind of see in real time kind of what's happening. And as I introduce those rehab things, you'll be able to see it. And this is not just a one size fits all. I'm showing you, I'm trying things, and I'm letting you know if they're working. So it's been a good amount of time, since the injury, and it almost feels like the new normal now is everything that I'm doing now, though. So honestly, going back to upper body stuff is going to be interesting. But just take a look at what's happening. Leave comments and I'll respond to stuff. There's a lot of different injuries you can have, and everyone's going to respond to them differently. And you just have to figure out what works best for you. If you can recover quickly from leg workouts, if you want to be active, if I tore this thing in the summer compared to the winter, it would be different. Maybe I would be outside more. I'd be taking more walks in nature. I wouldn't be as locked in indoors as I am now. Or even if you tore it in the winter, but you live in a warmer climate, there's a lot of different factors that go into it. So I really hope that's what people are getting from this. Is just you have to figure it out specifically to your situation. You know, if you're in a commercial gym, it might be different. There might be, you know, better or worse. There might be more equipment you can use, but also a lot more people. So it might take more time to get through your workouts if you're waiting for stuff. But, you know, I'm lucky to be at the gym I'm at now, though, so I can film and kind of show you all this stuff. So a lot of the stuff out there is like not very high quality, whether the video quality looks bad or the content is just not specific enough. That's why I'm trying to upload as many videos as I can. So basically any day I'm in the gym, I'm filming, and I'll just yap and ramble on here and just kind of tell you my thoughts. And if anything significant changes, it's going in the video. You know, I'll put it into text if it's substantial, but a lot of it is just, I'm just showing you, you know, over and over again what I'm doing, you know, to keep you sane. I'm trying to keep myself sane, because sometimes if you take a few days off, you deviate from your schedule and you're like, you know what, I'll come back to it. Sometimes you never come back. So I'm just doing me, and I'm trying to show you can do it. You just have to figure out all the different things. And just a side note, the reason why you're seeing a different orientation of the workouts is sometimes somebody will use something, so I'll wait till after. And so it can affect it, just because, you know, if you're doing a heavy set of belt squats after you've done like 4 or 5 exercises, you could suffer. But luckily, I'm within that threshold range where it's not, so just making it work there. But any sort of deviation is not like an editing issue. It's just, that's the order I filmed it in, and that's the order it's coming off the camera. So I'm hoping you're seeing here, though, you should still try to make an effort. There's lots of different cardio equipment and stuff like that, but not really my wheelhouse. And also, I just didn't want to, you know, you're not supposed to sweat while you have like a surgical wound and stuff like that. So yeah, but follow along for more tips, comment stuff if you'd like feedback and anything. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the latest video. If you want to help support the channel, I actually own my own wet shaving and grooming e-commerce website where everything's handmade by me. It's www.apexsoaps.com, and you can get a 10% off code using wet shaver. We've got some cool scents here. We've got some Coca-Cola scents, a horchata scent, traditional barbershop, just some really cool stuff. And you can purchase samples or you can buy the whole set. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email. Be quick to respond. Thanks for watching.